There's a lot of talk at the beginning of the season about the team's consistency or the lack thereof, but really over these last couple of weeks, it seems like you guys are as consistent as we've seen the group the last couple of years. Has it felt like that in the room?
I would say so. There's a lot of confidence right now. There's a lot of belief in any part of the game, whether we're up or down, that we can hold it or come back, and there's no worries. So that's when a good hockey team plays great. So that's kind of what we're doing right now, and just making the most of our opportunities. We're not giving other teams a whole lot, and that frustrates them, and then we capitalize when they give us a chance. So it's a good formula right now.
Nearing the midway point of the season, reflecting back on, I guess, almost the first half, where do you see the growth in your game since the beginning of the preseason?
I think I've taken big strides. I think with the coach in the coach's trust department, just in my teammates' trust department. I think guys know I can hit them with good passes, and they know when to get open when I have the puck, and I can move it around like that. And I think my confidence is growing all over the ice too. I think whether I'm out there against top guys on the other team or whatever it be, I feel confident, and I know I can make the right play. I know I can be in the right spot to shut them down, and that's kind of what I've been doing. And I'm happy about how I'm being deployed, and everything's going good.
I want to follow up. What part of defending has gained the confidence of your teammates and coaching staff? You mentioned an element. You've gotten better. There's no question, but stick control, body position. I'm trying to just.
I think it's one thing I've always wanted to work on is my gap control and just getting up the ice more and then closing plays before the blue line, not even letting them get in the zone, forcing dumps and stuff like that. And I think that's something I've been good at. I think I've always had a good stick, so now I'm even closer to the guys, shutting them down earlier and then making them, make a play they don't want to make. So I think that's something I've been proud of. And, an issue that I felt like I had last year was like in the brief stint that I had was, sometimes in corner battles or stuff like that, I'd be getting out muscle here or there, but whether it be just out muscling guys or outsmarting guys in the corner now, I think I'm coming out with that puck pretty regularly. So I've been pretty happy about that too. So there's been a bunch of facets that have grown, I think, and I'm pretty proud of that.
How helpful has Joel Edmondson been in the process for you, being partners all season, and a guy who's won a Stanley Cup, as a veteran in this league, being paired with you this year a little bit to you guys kind of feed off each other in different ways?
Definitely, yeah. No, I'm appreciative of Eddie so much. The whole team's appreciative of Eddie so much. He does so many little things that sometimes go under the radar too. But just in general, he's been a rock for me. He's been great. He's been talking to me all the time. Sometimes I might get down on myself, but he's right there to pick me up with that too. So I'm appreciative of him so much, and whether something goes wrong, he always seems to be in the right spot to shut it down and just calm the play down altogether. So he's been tremendous for not just me but our whole team. So we're lucky to have him.
I know you haven't been around Trevor Lewis for too long, but what do you think about the impact that he's had on this group, and now having played 1,000 games last game out?
Yeah, no, we're thrilled for him. He's just such a good guy to have in the locker room. He has such a good veteran presence. He talks about so many different things, and he's so calming at all times. And there's so many people came in to see his 1,000th game too. That just shows how much love he has from his teammates in the past, and how much we're appreciative of having him. And to celebrate him on a night like that and have his whole family around, it was really special. And I was proud to be a part of that. And it was a cool moment.
Is it nice to for the guy who's so often been referred to as kind of the unsung hero out of the spotlight, finally get to have that spotlight on him a little bit? How cool has that been?
Absolutely, yeah. He is a guy that if nobody's talking about him, or he's kind of going on the radar, he's perfectly fine with that too. But to have a whole day that was kind of his, and we all wanted to celebrate him and make it memorable for him, it was special for all of us. And like I said, we're so thrilled to have him in this locker room. He's such a good mentor for us young guys, and it was a cool day for sure.